I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Not yet.
From the block to the big screen, J.Lo's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. She didn't just arrive in Hollywood, she stormed in. Whether it's rom-coms that make us laugh or intense dramas that leave us breathless. So what's behind her rise to the top? Today, we're diving into her 10 best movies, uncovering the grit and determination that took her from the Bronx to the brightest lights of Hollywood. Picture this: a young Jennifer Lopez growing up in the Bronx, where dreams often felt out of reach. Acting and dance classes were luxuries her family couldn't afford, but that never stopped her. She faced rejection, broke through the barriers Latina women encounter in Hollywood, and built an empire. Every role she's taken on tells a story of talent, resilience, and a woman who refuses to be defined by limits.
10. The Boy Next Door.
You ready, Mom?
2015.
Pull it out, baby!
We start with The Boy Next Door, a thriller where J.Lo plays a teacher who becomes entangled in a dangerous affair with her younger neighbor. Though it wasn't her most popular film, it was a box office success considering its low budget. What really stood out was Jennifer's intense portrayal of a woman in over her head. What would you do if you found yourself in this situation? This film reminds us that life can be unpredictable, and J.Lo brings that tension to life. 9. The Backup Plan,
You're one of my best
2010.
friends. Don't you want to help me? I mean, we don't have to have sex, all right? Just, will you be my baby daddy?
In this romantic comedy, Lopez plays a woman who decides to have a child on her own, only to meet Mr. Perfect afterward. While the movie was a moderate success, J.Lo once again proved she could charm audiences with her lighthearted and lovable roles. Fun fact: did you know this was one of her comeback movies after taking a break from acting to focus on her music career? 8. Second Act, 2018. Second Act is about a woman in her 40s who reinvents herself by landing a high-powered job with a fake resume.
Pussy. Pussy.
Ever felt like it's too late to start over? This movie is an inspiring reminder that it's never too late to chase your dreams, and J.Lo shines in this role, showcasing her charisma and ability to connect with audiences on a personal level. 7. Anaconda, 1997.
Pray you didn't forget your bug spray.
On the rivers of the Amazon.
Anaconda may not be the deepest film on this list, but it was a box office hit and remains a cult classic. Facing off against a giant snake? Not exactly an everyday challenge, but J.Lo handled it like a pro. Sometimes success isn't about perfection. Sometimes it's about being memorable, and Anaconda did just that. Stat: it's one of J.Lo's top-grossing films, with $136.8 million worldwide. 6. The Wedding Planner, 2001. In The Wedding Planner, J.Lo plays a wedding planner who accidentally falls for the groom.
Been on a date in 2 years.
You can't avoid love forever.
You know those who can't do teach? Those who can't wed.
This was the movie that cemented her status as the queen of romantic comedies. And the coolest part? The same weekend this film hit #1 in theaters, her album J.Lo was topping the Billboard charts. Imagine being at the top in 2 industries at the same time. Fun fact: she was the first woman ever to have a #1 film and album in the same week. 5. Enough, 2002. In Enough, J.Lo steps away from the glamour to play a woman escaping an abusive relationship.
What are you doing?
This powerful film showcases her range as an actress, portraying a strong woman fighting back. Have you ever felt trapped in a situation that seemed impossible to escape? This movie screams, it's never too late to take control, and J.Lo brings that message to life with passion and authenticity. 4. Made in Manhattan, 2002. Made in Manhattan gave us a modern-day Cinderella story. J.Lo plays a hotel maid who catches the eye of a wealthy politician. This movie was a massive hit, grossing $154.9 million worldwide.
It's no big deal.
And is one of the most beloved romantic comedies of the 2000s. But the real heart of the film lies in its message. What happens when society defines your worth based on your job or background? J.Lo shows us that while a fancy dress might open doors, it's self-confidence that truly changes lives. 3. Out of Sight, 1998. In Out of Sight, J.Lo stars alongside George Clooney in a crime-romance film that sizzles with chemistry. Directed by Steven Soderbergh, this movie proved that J.Lo could stand toe-to-toe with Hollywood's biggest stars. When was the last time you saw a female lead as magnetic as her male counterpart? J.Lo's performance made it clear she wasn't just another pretty face. She was here to stay. 2. Hustlers, 2019. Now let's talk about Hustlers.
Front hook, ankle hook, knee hook. From here, you can do the carousel.
Jennifer didn't just act, she owned the screen. Playing Ramona, the mastermind of a group of strippers who scam Wall Street men, she earned a Golden Globe nomination. This film was not only a box office hit, but it resonated with so many women who struggle for financial independence and empowerment. Have you ever felt underestimated or stuck? Hustlers is a slap in the face to those limitations. J.Lo shows us that women can take control no matter what. Stat: Hustlers is J.Lo's highest-grossing film to date, bringing in $157.6 million worldwide. 1. Selena, 1997. And finally, Selena, the film that changed everything. In this biopic, Jennifer portrayed the late Tejano singer Selena Quintanilla, who was tragically murdered at the height of her career. Selena didn't just make J.Lo a star, it made her the first Latina actress to earn over $1 million for a leading role. While it wasn't the biggest box office hit, the cultural impact of this film is immeasurable. What did you feel the first time you watched Selena? It's hard not to get emotional. Watching J.Lo in this role felt like witnessing the birth of a superstar. Fun fact: Selena earned J.Lo her first Golden Globe nomination and solidified her place in Hollywood history. Jennifer Lopez is more than just an actress. She's a powerhouse, a woman who has broken barriers and continues to challenge expectations. Well, and by popular demand, the worst J.Lo movie is, drum roll please, it's Giggly, 2003. Even though Jennifer Lopez has had countless hits,
Huh?
Giggly is widely considered her biggest flop. It's not just a bad movie, it's legendary for how bad it is. Despite having a star-studded cast, including Ben Affleck and J.Lo herself, this film was a disaster at the box office and got roasted by critics. Why was it so bad? Confusing plot. Giggly follows a mobster, Affleck, and a woman hired to assist him, Lopez, as they kidnap the brother of a powerful prosecutor. Sounds like it should be interesting, right? Well, the storyline was all over the place, leaving the audience scratching their heads. Awkward chemistry. Even though Lopez and Affleck were a real-life couple at the time, their on-screen chemistry didn't convince anyone. It was hard to believe in their relationship, making the movie feel forced. Cringeworthy dialogue. There's a famous, or should we say infamous scene, where J.Lo's character seduces Affleck's with a bizarre speech about the superiority of women, which felt more laughable than sexy. The stats: Giggly made only $7.2 million worldwide, despite its $75.6 million budget, a total box office bomb. It won a whopping 6 Razzie Awards, including Worst Picture, Worst Actor, Affleck, Worst Actress, Lopez, and Worst Screen Couple, Lopez and Affleck. Many lists rank it among the worst movies ever made. But hey, even J.Lo admits this one wasn't her best work. It just goes to show that every superstar has a misstep, and it didn't stop her from bouncing back in a big way. Jennifer Lopez's career has been a journey of evolution and resilience. From romantic comedies to thrillers, she's shown that she can tackle any role and make it her own. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite J.Lo movie? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun movie breakdowns.